You know what? I'm doing most of those videos. Today, we're talking about top 10 script movies. So these are movies, yep, now I'm gonna go over many genres of movies, but yeah, these are movies that are perfect for when you're going on a road trip and you're bringing like a portable DVD player. And yep, these may be my opinion. These are all my opinions. So if you want to make your own list, make your own video, go on the top tens, make your own list on the top tens, or leave your list on the comments below. Today, but number one, I think is pretty obvious. Trip movies. Movies you want to bring on trips. Yep, of course. Vacation. The original one, not the remake, even though the remake's but the original Vacation movie, of course, it's a movie about people going on vacation and it's funny, it's entertainment movie, and of course, when you're going on a trip now, you probably want to bring up movies, especially this is a movie really about a road trip and it's funny, of course, and of course, it's a essential for a vacation as a whole because yep, it's a movie about a road trip, it's funny, it's entertaining, and yep, the characters are great in this movie. And yeah, there was a remake of it, but don't watch the remake. Just watch this one instead. It's the classic version, the one that everybody loves. I know they made this version of The Vacation, and no one watched it. The only funny part of the movie I remember was when they said, "Don't touch the swastika." And yeah, it's the only funny part of the movie. And yeah, the movie isn't really that funny. Just like Booksmart, not funny at all. And yeah, Booksmart would be on the top 10 movies you would not want to bring on a vacation, along with the vacation reboot. So yeah, number two, the Avengers, any of them, except for Age of Ultron, of course, because Age of Ultron is Age of Ultron. We all know it's Age of Ultron. Okay, the Avengers is, or if you prefer DC, go get the Justice League. But I don't think anybody likes that movie. Maybe except for me and like two other people online. But yeah, I'm talking about all of the Avengers movies. Maybe except for Age of Ultron, because Age of Ultron, unless you actually like Age of Ultron, then yeah, dude, put that one on the list. The Avengers movies are basically, movies that are entertainment, and yeah, they're like the big event movies, okay? Of course, you'd save it for, but yeah, if you're watching movies in a car, yep, Avengers would be one of the perfect ones because you'd want to hear what's going on. And don't bring a movie like Crazy Rich Asians where you won't be able to hear a single word what they're saying because you have to hear all the cow noises and stuff. And of course, and movies that have very low volume in the movie. The Avengers does not have low volume. And of course, you'll be able to be entertained by endless hours. Yeah, basically, this was gonna be mostly action movies and funny movies, basically. But yeah, Avengers will be entertain people for hours. And I think, yeah, if you had a couple movies you had to bring with, if you had a choice of a few movies, the Avengers would be one of them. Yep, the Avengers has a lot of action, and of course, any of the other movies as well. Age of Ultron, Infinity War, and Endgame. And yeah, and if you really want to watch all four of them, let's go ahead and watch all four of them. Then, number three, Deadpool. So we have superhero action movies, and then we have the funny movies. Of course, we have to have our funny movies, and yeah, I had to pick Deadpool 1 or 2, and both of them could be put interchangeably because the Deadpool movies, unless you don't like Deadpool, which there are people online who do not like this movie. Yep, Deadpool is a very funny movie, and yep, basically, and if you don't want to see the Deadpool being tortured to be turned into Deadpool, then watch the second one. He doesn't get tortured to become Deadpool in that one. But both of the movies have Deadpool jokes, and it's really that began, and that movie is Deadpool explained how he became the greatness of himself. The amazing Deadpool. One of the greatest superheroes of all time. Yep, I said that. Deadpool is one of the greatest superheroes of all time. So yep, Deadpool is but if you have little kids, yep, and yeah, I had to put at least one R-rated movie on here. So yeah, Deadpool. If it's a bunch of older people, yep, Deadpool would be one of the perfect choices alongside other R-rated comedy movies. But why didn't you choose? But yeah, if you want to watch funnier superhero movies, yeah, Deadpool is the choice for you. There's also Shazam, and there's also another choice for younger audiences called Shazam, and that movie is also pretty funny. And there's of course, if they ever put it on DVD, there's also the TV show The Tick, which is also pretty funny. Number 4. So we need a kids movie, and I had to choose one movie, and that is, I have to pick one movie. I have like 5 movies on my mind right now. I'll mention them all. So So let's be some movies for the kiddos to watch. And I'm gonna pick Finding Nemo because it's my favorite Pixar movie. Yep. Because it's my favorite Pixar movie, basically. But yeah, I had to pick one movie. The other choices were Despicable Me because it's funny, The Boss Baby because it's another funny movie, unless you don't find that movie funny, so I had to exclude it from the list. Cars, Toy Story 1, 2, and 3, and of course, yep, any of the other of endless Pixar movies that they have came out with. Finding Nemo is a heartfelt story. Yep, it's an amazing movie. And yeah, the characters are great, the story is great, yep. And of course, it's about fists. And of course, if you go into the beach, you have to watch a movie about fists. And you don't want to watch Jaws because Jaws is too scary for, will make your kids scared of the beach. So of course, you want to watch a friendly movie with friendly fists, yep. And so Finding Nemo is the choice for you. And of course, it was a sequel too, but you'd want to watch the first one first, so bring the first one instead. And then, of course, another movie would pick would be Madagascar 2 because of Bonobo's chunkiness. But yet, Madagascar 2, of course, no, Finding Nemo is, of course, an amazing movie. And yeah, everybody loves this movie. Even teachers like it, so yeah, they make you have to watch it. And yeah, some other choices like Madagascar 2, The Lion King, and, of course, the masterpiece that I barely beat out called The Bee Movie. But if you want to watch a funny movie, just watch that movie. If you really want to watch an animated comedy movie, of all the choices, B movie beats out all the other modern animated movies by a long shot. Number 5. Another movie that is very funny, yep, is Uncle Buck. And also another similar movie is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is another very similar movie that is also pretty equally funny. But yep, Uncle Buck is a classic among comedy movies. Everybody likes this movie, especially the best scenes like the pancake scene. And yep, if this movie also beat out, this movie almost beat out basically the endless amount of Jim Carrey movies. Under which, of course, I'm gonna give him his own section because Jim Carrey is himself. Uncle Buck is a very funny movie, and if you don't think this movie is funny, then I don't know what you're doing. And yeah, you might find, and I guess if you don't think this movie's funny, you might find that, Ugly Dolls funny. I feel bad if you find Ugly Dolls funny. But yep, Uncle Buck is a very funny movie. There's lots of very funny scenes in this movie. And yep, unlike Deadpool, it's PG. So anybody can watch it. Yep, anybody can watch it and be entertained by this movie. And yep, it is in terms of funny movies, I think this movie, in terms of funny movies, is probably among the best of the best. Alongside Vacation, Ace Ventura with Nature's Call, and of course Kung Pao. But of course, not everybody will understand Kung Pao. So of course, Kung Pao is automatically excluded from this list. And of course, Deadpool, which is already on this list. Number 6, number 6 is Star Wars. Yes, I had to refrain from putting a Rita Battle Angel on this list. Because not everybody's gonna like that movie. I had to put the most popular movie. And that is Star Wars. I'm just gonna put specifically Episode 1. Star Wars is an epic sci-fi movie. Of course, it was either be this or Rita Battle Angel, and I had to pick Star Wars because it's a more popular movie. And yeah, I bet people don't want to hear me say how amazing Rita Battle Angel is. Really having her picture as my profile picture, so, But yeah, Star Wars is a classic. Come on, though I know there's some people who hate Star Wars. I know there's several people who passionately hate Star Wars, but I'm not one of those people who passionately hate Star Wars. I'm gonna talk about the sequel trilogy. Don't bring those movies. Those movies are complete garbage. Yeah, that's right. And yeah, I said why the Star Wars movies are not movies. Fan base is just dumb in a nutshell. Okay. The people who hate the sequels, people who hate the prequels, but yeah, we're not going to the Star Wars fanbase. But if you want to watch a good story, let's watch Episode 4 and Episode 5. The both of them, because you need both of them, okay? You don't need... It's like having Ace Ventura and Guardians of the Galaxy, which that was also on the one up for the list. You can't have one without the other, okay? You can't have one without the other. That's like no-no, okay? That's a no-no, okay? Like Guardians of the Galaxy, you can't have one without the other. Or Ace Ventura, you can't have one without the other. So, yep, Star Wars. The next movie on the list is Ace Ventura. Yep, I had to put a Jim Carrey movie on the list. It was either be this, Liar Liar, The Mask, and Bruce Almighty, and the most recent one, Sonic the Hedgehog. But of course, Ace Ventura, there were like 2 people who hate this movie, and like Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, nobody likes you, Rotten Tomatoes, you suck. You suck, Rotten Tomatoes. This is why people don't like you. You gave Ace Ventura one of the funniest movies at 48%. Yeah, they don't understand what comedy truly is when they watch this movie. But yeah, Ace Ventura is a very, very funny movie. And its sequel, I think it's funnier. But yeah, this movie is a classic. Come on. If you don't think, yeah, this movie is really funny. If you don't think this movie is, or any Jim Carrey movie is funny, you don't understand. You must have a very real sense of humor, essentially, if you don't find Ace Ventura funny. But yep, I had to put a Jim Carrey on the movie because what is complete without bringing comedy movies? Yes, Uncle Buck is extremely funny, but it's not complete without bringing one of Jim Carrey's classics as well. Yeah, I don't think any trip from now on, for me at least, is complete without this movie and Uncle Buck. And yep. That's Ace Ventura. It's extremely funny. The characters are funny. And yep, it's a good time like all of these movies are. So, the next movie on the list is... Oh, I'm not supposed to be here. Okay, he's gone. The next movie on the list is a new movie, Godzilla King of the Monsters. Yep, you might disagree with me on this one, but yep, Godzilla King of the Monsters is an epic movie. Yep, an epic movie. So if you don't want to watch a superhero movie, well, and you want to watch big action on the screen, well, Godzilla King of the Monsters is a choice for you. It also beat out Rampage barely, which is another very similar movie that has a very similar score on IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes. Go figure that I like Rampage, the movie about giant monsters. So, of course, the classic Godzilla King. And, of course, he was just entertained with literally the 30 other Godzilla movies that literally exist. But, yep, I think that this is I think this is probably the best Godzilla movie because it doesn't have any of the cheesiness of the original series. Yep, the original series is not on here except for the original movie, which, of course, will be pretty hard to heal. And the cow. Until you get to the Godzilla point. Same thing with Godzilla 2014. But yep, Godzilla King of the Monsters is an epic movie, okay? And yeah, people probably like, you don't think Godzilla King of the Monsters is an epic movie? How dare you say that? But yep, it is. So if you don't think Godzilla, King Ghidorah, Rodan, and Mothra fighting is not epic, yep, there's really. And yeah, there are people who do criticize that the story is not the best, but it's a monster movie. We watched Godzilla. I watched Rampage and Godzilla for the monsters, not the story, okay? I watched them for the monsters, okay? We watched Godzilla movies for the monsters, not the story. And yeah, and especially if you're going on a trip next year, we know you won't be able to get Godzilla vs. Kong until the end of August, after the summer is over. So yep, Godzilla King of the Monsters is basically the perfect choice. And unless you want to watch the 2000s Godzilla movies, with Space Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla, which are also amazing choices as well. And Rampage, which is basically a movie that it does not involve Godzilla whatsoever, but it's still pretty fun regardless. So the next movie on the list, I think we're at number 9. I lost track of the count. But we're going over the other action movies that do not involve superheroes or Godzilla. So the next movie on the list is John Wick. Yep. John Wick already is, I think, probably one of the most influential. And yeah, and especially we need more movies for older people because not every movie can be watched with all people. I think that John Wick is quickly becoming one of the most influential action series, and actually it already is. And it inspired many ripoffs that nobody watched, such as Anna and Atomic Blonde. And let's not forget the various other tens of John Wick ripoffs that already came out, some that are more blatant than the others. The fact that John Wick revived a style of movie that has been extinct since the 90s, the assassin-type movies, is great. And I think you could interchangeably all 3 of them. But my favorite is John Wick Chapter 2 because of the pencil scene. Yep, the pencil scene makes it better than the other 2. Even though the first one has the setup of the plot, the second one does have the pencil scene in the movie. And the third one has all the action scenes. The most of any, I think 2 and 3 have the most action scenes in the movie. So yeah, there's of course other action movies. Like I have not seen Die Hard, so I didn't put it on the list. Yeah, I never seen Die Hard before. I probably will go around seeing it, but of course I only existed for 19 years. I don't have time to watch every single movie on the face of the planet. But yep, John Wick I think is if you like action movies, is a very good movie. And there's a lot of other action movies I considered for this list. You know, Alita Battle Angel again. Yeah, yeah, basically, and yeah, Alita Battle Angel again. A lot of, Alita Battle Angel is only in sci-fi movies. You know, that's also a sci-fi movie. Yep, there's a lot. Yeah, basically, there's like Die Hard and Lethal Weapon and stuff. And yeah, there's some people who don't really like John Wick movies that much, and don't really think they're that great. Or all the Mission Impossible movies. There's lots of action movies that you could pick from. You don't have to pick specifically John Wick. So, yep. And the last movie on the list is. What is the last movie on the list? Well, I'm going to be telling you the last movie on the list. Number 10. So the number 10 movie on the list is... We already did everything, single type of movie. I don't like horror movies, so I'm not putting a horror movie on this list. I don't think, horror movies are not that great. I don't like horror movies, so, yeah, you can see my biases there. But, yep, we'll be going over... Oh, there's one more type of movie I left out. Oh, yes, we left out Jurassic Park, of course. Jurassic Park, I was going to choose between Jurassic Park or Jaws. That's what I was really thinking in my mind. Jurassic Park or Jaws. But again, yeah, Jaws is a perfect movie for vacation. But yep, Jurassic Park I like more because it has dinosaurs. And yeah, we're gonna be going over big monster movies that are not kaiju movies. Kaiju movies and monster movies are two different things. So yep, we had Jurassic Park was against Alien and Jaws, two extremely great movies. But yep, I picked Jurassic Park because it's my favorite. It is a classic. Jaws is another extremely great movie made by the same person. Same person made Jurassic Park and Jaws. And Ready Player One, too. Don't forget that they're made by the same person. So, yep. And, of course, there's many other movies. So, yeah, on the list. Jurassic Park is a classic. The characters are a classic. The scenes are a classic. And, yep, everything about this movie is a classic. So, yep, if you're looking for movies to watch on trips, these are the movies for you. So if you either have a DVD player or have a digital player, these are the 10 movies for you. And yep, I put movies for all audiences. PG to R-rated movies. And yep. And why didn't I pick any films? Well, because you won't be able to hear what they're saying in the car. You'd want to watch big, flashy, or funny movies. Movies that, would at least, you could at least hear in the car. So yep, that's basically it. Goodbye.